Hello Fretwellers and welcome back to my Minecraft tutorial. This is episode 83 and in today's episode we're going to be wrapping up our little animal barn here, and I have all the resources I need to do that. We're going to get some lamps down. I actually need to go and get some redstone real quick for some of the lamps, and we're also going to add the all-important animals in the pens, which is the whole point of having an animal barn. So, not done too much since the last episode, just kind of prepared for this. Let me see, redstone, and we'll bring a little bit of redstone with us. That should be plenty. So let's head back over there, and let's wrap up this animal barn. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding in some redstone lamps just for effect. We're going to be adding in some gravel to make a pathway, and things of that nature generally. So I guess we should start with the lamps. That would make an ideal starting platform to build on. So we'll add in all of these here. This is going to be first floor lighting, like so. We're going to have some below the ladder well. There we are, and one the other side as well. Now this is now bright enough in here that we don't need any torches. If we go into the corner, or maybe not. I didn't think, I thought it was bright enough, but obviously not. So we'll have to add in a couple of lamps elsewhere, but I'm just going to put 4 in the corners now. There we are. I guess we'll leave one there. So at the moment, everything pretty much should be ready to go here. So what we want to do now is put in some gravel as our central pathway here, like so. We're going to go around the lamp, and we're going to go all the way to the other door on the other side, like this. And we're also going to go up here as well. And now we are going to get our gravel out. Need to do the same for the other side. Forgot about that. We're going to get our gravel out. And we're just going to fill up this area with gravel. And we're going to need to use some more gravel here. There we go. So we've got the pathway in, and we're now going to want to get some logs, and we're just going to run these beams up to the ceiling in all 4 corners of each pen. Could have some torches up there for effect for the time being. I kind of like that look myself. And we are going to add some fences right here. Of course, we're going to leave one for a fence gate, which we'll make right there. And we're going to do the same for all of the other pens, just like so. And we're going to do the same in this corner. Oops. Put up some torches as well. There we go, and we'll also add some fences in here. And we're also going to add some more log beams right here. And up here as well. And in here. There we go. That could be a problem, but we'll look into that in a little while, and in dealing with that situation in the corner there. I'm going to add some lamps, but I'm going to have to run back and get some more glowstone. I'm just using torches as temporary lighting at the moment. There we are. And we'll add the final 4 into this corner. We do have a little bit of wood left, so we're okay there to craft up fence gates. And we'll now whip up those fence gates real quick. Get some of these sticks going. There we go. We only need 4 fence gates. And we'll head back down through here, and we'll put these all in place. Forgot about the fences for that one, apparently. That's fine though, we can put those in really simply. So we're beginning to get the basics now. We've got the interior of the animal barn almost finished. I'm going to pick out a spot for some more lamps though. Thinking maybe there and there. And we'll also do the same on the other side. I must have not put a fence gate in here. So we'll do that. And I will craft up the lamps for the ceiling a little bit later, because that's easier to do. And I can actually get the animals in if I have these lamps in. So it's all about choosing a priority here. There we are, so we're getting those in. Must admit, it looks very charming in here, very nice. Not overpowering, but nice and light. We can take the torches down as well. There we are. Now, I wonder, am I going to be able to lead all the animals? I don't think I have all of the types of food here with me that they take. I don't have carrots or potatoes, I don't think. So I may have to take a run before we do that part and get those from my other base. And that would actually serve as a good point to get the other lamps crafted up as well. So we'll add these lamps in, and then I'll go and do those things so that we can gather up the animals. There we are. And we'll do these. And those. And we've got 19 lamps left. Not quite the amount we need to do upstairs, but we can get started on it. Still daytime outside, so we don't need to jump into bed yet. Just take down the remainder of these torches. There we go. Perfect, so no more torches in here. The only torches we have are up here in the ceiling. So we can start at the very least and add some lamps into here. We are going to be 5 short of what we need, but that's fine. And actually, I wonder if I used, in my design, I must have used these strip lights as lighting, which is why I got confused about it. Maybe that was it. All along, maybe that was it. We'll have to see. Let's experiment for a moment here. Let's take these out. 'Cause it does seem pretty bright in here now. How are we doing? Yes, that was it. So, must have just forgot there, unfortunately. I'll get my lever and whatnot back. So it looks like we will be able to do these lights after all. Just forgot myself a little bit there. There we go. Get those. Pick that up. And that up as well. It's pretty creepy in here when it's dark. Not what I want to see, that's for sure. Add all of those in, and add the last few lamps, and we'll get our redstone on each. There we go. All of the remaining lamps are now lit. So everything down here should be nice and bright again, no dark spots. Nice sort of clean grass that we've got going on, except for that dirt block. So now what we need to do is actually get the animals in here. And there are 2 ways you can do this. We're going to look at the simple one, just a quick recap really. Nothing extremely new. Let's collect 2 cows here. There's a lot of cows around actually. And we are going to have to lead them through that rather tricky door. So I'm going to have to probably pull the door down. I already hear all the zombies and everything else coming in. Did we lose one along the way? Oh, dang it. That's not good. Oh, no, never mind. He's here. Come on in, fella. Come on in. There we go. So now you two can make a little baby. And I'm going to go upstairs and sleep. Don't make too much racket now. So let's head up here and jump in the bed. There we go. Forgot that lamp. There we are. Perfect. Get some food in my belly. And now let's go looking for some sheep. So we want to put sheep in another pen. Thinking sheep probably going to be opposite the cows. Now let's see where I can spot some sheep. I see a sheep over there. But is it just one? Oh no, there's a couple over here, which is really good. Let's get a sheep. And another sheep. And we'll lure these two inside as well. So this is basically a recap of how you collect farm animals. Not very interesting, but it is part of finishing the animal barn. So it only feels right to include it. I don't know why I put that door back. Maybe they'll fit through the door. Maybe it's just cows that don't fit through the door. I don't know. No, it doesn't look that way. Alright, one of you at a time. And this is why I don't like using this method, but we're going to show a different method in a couple of episodes' time, which is far more effective than this, because this is a hassle, to be honest. You know, you're having to spend time doing this and breaking blocks and everything else needed in order to get these guys inside, so we're going to show a different method of doing it, which is far easier. There we go. And they can get a sheep going. Now, next up for me is to replace that and get my door back up. And we are going to need to locate some chickens next. I don't have any eggs, I don't think, to start creating chickens. I do have seeds, though, to lure them. So, let's go looking for some chickens. So, all we're missing is pigs at the moment, because we don't have any carrots. So I'll have to go looking for some carrots. I have some at my original base, so I'll just take a run down there, and that should be all we need to do. I don't know where there are any chickens. I don't remember if I saw any on my way in to this area or not. So we'll have to do a little bit of scouting around for chickens. I've seen pigs already, so don't have to worry too much about that. Got a donkey up here. Oh, here's a chicken. Complete with egg. What have we got over there? A desert. Well, that's good to know. We've got a donkey over there. We'll just get two of these chickens going. And we'll lure these guys back to the barn as well. Chickens won't take fall damage, so we don't have to worry about guiding them down steep slopes. There we go. Okay, so we'll run along here. And we'll go through this door this time, simply because it's closer. Lure these two chickens in. Here we are, 1 and 2. There we go. And we can breed those up. So all we're missing now is just the pigs, and we have pigs around. I just need to get a carrot, so probably going to work on that off camera. And honestly, I don't think it's worth resuming this episode for that, because it's just luring some pigs around. I've shown it off before. I mean, the animal barn is basically done. We'll take a look before I go, and we may call it an episode. A bit shorter than usual, but Sometimes that's just how the dice rolls. Just double checking that I don't own a carrot. If I did own one, it would be in here. It's not in the ender chest, so we do not own a carrot. So I'll have to run back to the main headquarters and grab a carrot from there. One thing I did want to do, which involves seeds, is kind of decorate out the front a little bit. I have enough levers and 2 lamps to do that, so it'd be foolish not to. I'm just going to double check that inside the barn is complete, but I believe it is. Let's just run in here. It's just the animals we're missing. Don't mind, I would just like to verify that light levels are okay. Everything looks a-okay in that department, so we should be good from there. I'll pick up that XP. And that XP too. So, yeah, I think that this is basically everything, because all I needed to do up here was put the lights in, so I think the actual animal barn itself is finished. So we'll just do a little bit of decoration before we head out. And we're going to do that in the form of adding some wheat out front. And we're first going to get our redstone lamps in though. There we are. And now we're going to want these two. There we go. Just got to make sure that we make it look nice. Things are beginning to unhoe because it's dry land. That looks pretty cool. I do have some bone meal on me, but I won't have enough to start it all off. But let's take a look. Let's see what it looks like. We're out of bone meal, but we've got some wheat growing out front. Pretty cool stuff if you ask me. May tweak it a little bit off camera, but just getting wheat out front I think will look pretty cool. I think I would like that more. Just untill that land there. So next up is going to be actually looking at horses next episode. And after that, we'll build a horse stable. But we're going to spend a couple of episodes on horses. We're going to look at how to tame them, ride them, their statistics, the horse armor, breeding horses, donkeys and mules. And we'll also build a horse stable, which will be near this animal barn. Off camera, I'm going to kind of tidy up this area around here, probably put in some pathways. I'm going to run and grab that carrot and lure pigs in, and I'm also probably going to get some basic farms going over here in order to start churning out some supplies, you know, just wheat, carrots, potatoes, melons, pumpkins, stuff like that. I'm just going to set up a little area for so that we can have access to those things while we're working at this base. But yeah, next episode we will be starting on the horse stuff. Long overdue. These guys are almost 6 months old now, but we will get there. And we will start work on looking at horses and how they work. So I hope that you've enjoyed today's episode, guys. I hope that you like the animal barn. The world link will be down below if you want to grab it and check it out for yourself. And if you want to take a look at the barn or how it's built, all of that information is available down there. So until next episode, guys, see you later and have a good day.